Hi, and welcome to another episode of Behind the Beans. Today I'm out on location again, out in the coffee fields, and I'm going to be showing you the different varieties of coffee that we grow here. Now, one of the great things about this farm is that there are so many kinds of coffee. There are some that I've never seen before, some that I've never heard of, some that I've only seen in pictures, and some I honestly haven't even figured out yet. So I'm going to conduct a little experiment that hopefully will help both of us understand these trees a little bit better. I forgot a towel, so I set up a little workspace out of banana leaves. So I thought it might be interesting if I took some samples of both the cherry and maybe some leaves of the coffee as I went along, and then at the end I could put them side by side and compare. These two you may have heard of. Now, most of what you're seeing here, and the majority of what we grow, is the Arabica species. It's the most widely grown species in the world, and this is what goes into your specialty coffee. They grow best in high altitudes like ours. We're at about 2,500 feet here. They like a good amount of rain, a good amount of sun, and a good amount of shade. So we are now entering the Robusta section of the farm. Now, Robusta is the second most widely grown coffee species in the world. And this is what goes into your commercially grown coffees like your Folgers, Maxwell House, and any of your crappy instant coffees. Now, it grows better at lower altitudes, grows well in heat and humidity, unlike the Arabica. It also is more robust, hence the name Robusta, meaning that it's much more resistant to bugs and disease. And now that's because it has about twice as much caffeine, and caffeine works naturally as an insect repellent. Now, it might not taste as good as Arabica, but it is one cool looking tree. I love these leaves. They totally make me think of those crinkle cut French fries. Now, there's not a whole lot of red here, but I'll do what I can to get a nice little sampling. Alright, just slim pickings, but I think I got some. Alright. So this is the caturra section of the farm. And this is a caturra plant, or tree. And here we have a special kind of caturra. It's a yellow caturra. So these beans here, all these cherries here, are actually ripe. But they ripen to a yellow color instead of red. Now, I'll never forget the day that I first saw this plant. I didn't even think it was coffee, because look at these leaves. They are so big. But this is actually its own species of coffee, and it's called Excelsa. People here call it Americano. There's no red cherry on here. I don't think these have been fertilized, or maybe they just don't grow well. But here is its cherry, and I'll take some for a sample. Now, last but certainly not least is my newest discovery. It's called maragogype. It's very, very tall, has big leaves, but more importantly has a very, very large cherry. Maragogype. In English, yo no sé. Let me show you the size of this cherry. Oh, mama. Now these are also of the Arabica species. They're also called elephant beans. So I've got my 5 baggies, and now it's time to do a little comparison.